I found 4 minivans that outlast the Toyota Sienna. Here's why. Picture this. You're supposed to pick up your grandkids from school in 20 minutes. You walk out to the driveway, turn the key, and nothing happens. You try again, still nothing. So now you're standing there in the cold, phone to your ear, watching the clock, feeling that sick drop in your stomach. The one that hits when you realize the van you counted on just let you down. Now ask yourself this. Is the minivan in your driveway actually going to be there for you 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Because here is something the dealership won't say out loud while you're signing the paperwork. The Toyota Sienna has a strong name. It earned that reputation over the years, and it earned it for real. But something has quietly changed. The newest Sienna is hybrid only now. That means more parts, more complexity, and a battery pack sitting under the floor that can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 when it finally goes. And it will go. On top of that, J.D. Power scores the current Sienna at 71 out of 100 on reliability. RepairPal ranks it 6th out of 8 in its own class. And in 2025 alone, the Sienna was recalled 5 separate times. Seat bolts, safety items. The kind of thing that makes you wonder what else got rushed out the door. When you're over 60, a minivan is not just a car, it's how you get to the doctor, how you pick up the grandkids, how you and your spouse take a long weekend trip without worrying the whole drive. A van that breaks down doesn't just cost money, it takes away the one thing you've earned the right to keep, your independence. So today I'm showing you 4 minivans that actually hold up better than the Sienna. Real data, real miles, real peace of mind, and some of them cost thousands less than a new Sienna. If you believe reliability matters more than luxury, hit the like button, because that's exactly what this ranking is about. Minivans that actually make sense long-term. Stick around to the end, because the #1 pick on this list just beat the Sienna in every single reliability category, J.D. Power measures. And most people have never even thought to consider it. Minivan number 4, the Chrysler Pacifica Plug-in Hybrid. I know, a Chrysler. Stay with me for a second. This van has one trick that changes the long-term math completely. The Pacifica Plug-in Hybrid runs on electricity alone for up to 32 miles before the gas engine needs a single drop of fuel. For most seniors, 32 miles covers the grocery run, the pharmacy, the doctor's office, and back home without that engine ever waking up. And here's why that matters for how long the van lasts. An engine that barely runs, barely wears out. Less heat, less pressure, less grinding on the parts inside. When you're not leaning on that engine every single day, it stays in far better shape for far longer. Chrysler backs the battery pack with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So if something goes sideways in year 7 or 8, that is on them, not on you. There's also something called stow-and-go seating. The middle and back rows fold completely flat into the floor. No lifting, no wrestling with heavy seats. You push a lever and the floor opens up. Whether you've got your dog's crate back there, a grandkid's stroller, or you're helping someone haul boxes, this van switches from people hauler to cargo van in about 30 seconds. It also holds the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus rating, the highest safety award in the country, not the standard pick, the Plus. Starting price sits in the low to mid-40s, and federal tax credits for plug-in hybrids can bring that number down, so it is worth asking about when you talk to a dealer. Minivan number 3. The Dodge Grand Caravan. This one is going to raise some eyebrows, but hear me out. The Grand Caravan was discontinued after 2020. So yes, you are buying used, but that is actually the whole point. A clean 2018 or 2019 Grand Caravan with the 3.6-liter V6 can be found right now for somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000. That same engine, properly maintained, has been documented going past 300,000 miles by real owners. Not marketing, real people, real odometers. Here is why it holds up. The 3.6-liter V6 in these vans is one of the most common, most mechanic-friendly engines in the country. Every shop knows it. Parts are on the shelf at your local AutoZone or O'Reilly. Nothing specialized. Nothing that requires a 2-week wait on a dealer-only part. Now compare that to a new Sienna running $45,000 with a hybrid battery somewhere in its future. The Grand Caravan's case isn't about features or flash. It's pure math. $12,000 in, an engine with a documented road to 300,000 miles. And when something small goes wrong, and something small always does eventually, your neighborhood mechanic handles it the same afternoon. For anyone who wants real, honest dependability without a big price tag, this one deserves a serious look. Minivan number 2, the Honda Odyssey. These two have been going head-to-head for 30 years. Most people treat them as equals. Right now, the numbers say otherwise. J.D. Power scores the Honda Odyssey at 80 out of 100 on reliability. The Sienna scores 71. That is a 9-point gap, and it is real. Here is where it gets important for long-term ownership. When something goes seriously wrong, the kind of repair that actually strands you, there is a 12% chance of that happening in an Odyssey. In the Sienna, that number is 15. That might sound small, but over 10 years of trips to the cardiologist, runs to the grocery store, and picking up grandkids after school, that difference adds up in your wallet and in your stress level. The Odyssey runs a 3.5-liter V6, no hybrid system, no battery pack sitting underneath, no software-driven drivetrain that only a dealer can touch. Just a naturally aspirated engine Honda has been building and improving for decades. Ask a mechanic which they would rather work on, that V6 or a hybrid drivetrain, and you will get the same answer almost every time. And the Odyssey's second-row seats come completely out. You can slide them forward, shift them sideways, or pull them out of the van entirely. If you have a large dog in the back, a pile of luggage, or just need a flat floor to load things properly, the Odyssey gives you that. The Sienna's second row doesn't fold flat. It doesn't come out. It just stays there. Starting price comes in around $37,000. Minivan number 1, the Kia Carnival. Pay close attention here, because these numbers are not close. J.D. Power ranked the Kia Carnival first in the entire minivan class, in both initial quality and long-term dependability. Not second, not tied for first. First, in 2025, the Toyota Sienna was recalled 5 times. The Carnival, 0, not 1. And the warranty is where this really hits home. Toyota covers the Sienna's powertrain for 5 years or 60,000 miles. Kia covers the Carnival's powertrain for 10 years or 100,000 miles. That is double the protection. When you are buying a car at 65 or 70 and planning ahead, 10 years of powertrain coverage is not a small detail. That is genuine peace of mind built right into the purchase. The Carnival uses a 3.5-liter V6. No hybrid system, no battery sitting under the floor waiting to turn into an expensive problem down the road. Just a clean, proven engine with a straightforward maintenance schedule any mechanic can follow. Inside, the cabin is wide and easy to move around in. 8-seat standard. Getting in and out is comfortable. No awkward climbing, no tight squeeze through a narrow door. If you are loading up for a road trip with your spouse, bringing the grandkids along for a weekend, or just throwing the dog in the back for a Saturday drive, everyone fits without the usual minivan juggling act. And the price puts it all together. The Carnival starts around $36,500. A new Sienna starts just under $41,000. So you are getting a van that scored higher on every reliability measure with 0 recalls, double the warranty coverage, and you walk out the door $4,000 ahead. That is not a hard choice. So there are your 4. The Chrysler Pacifica Plug-in Hybrid, for the buyer who wants an engine that barely wears, because it barely needs to run. The Dodge Grand Caravan, for the buyer who wants proven long-term miles without the big price. The Honda Odyssey, for the buyer who wants a better reliability score, simpler mechanics, and more flexibility inside. And the Kia Carnival, for the buyer who wants every number to line up: reliability, warranty, price, and peace of mind. Before you walk into any dealership, ask one simple question. What is the powertrain warranty on this van? You now know exactly what a good answer sounds like. Drop a comment below and tell me which one you are leaning toward. Or tell me what you are driving right now and how it has been holding up. Someone else watching might need to hear exactly what you have to say. If this was helpful, please subscribe. Every week, honest advice, no fluff, no paid plugs, just real information for people who want to stay safe, comfortable, and free on the road. Hit that like button if you have not yet. Take care and drive safely out there.